What's going on, guys? It is your girl Dags and happy Friday. It is time for my May manga haul. So be forewarned that this is going to be a long one. I went quite a bit overboard. May was my birthday month, so I splurged a little more than I usually do. So I don't even know where to start. And on top of that, I got some random boxes from Right Stuff from, I want to say these are from the Black Friday sale. I don't know. They were ordered a long time ago and I legit forgot that they were out there in the atmosphere. So I need to go check up and see what else I had pending from a year prior or whatnot. Also, we have a bit of a different setup here because I'm feeling hella lazy today and did not feel like pulling out the table that I normally use. So this is actually my computer chair. This is supposed to be a wall scroll, but I'm using it for, I don't know, decorations for my hauls. I like it. My boyfriend got it for me for my birthday. This one little section isn't doing it justice, but you'll see bits and pieces of it in future haul videos because I like this more than, you know, my regular blue tablecloth. So anyway, while we're on the topic of gifts, he also got me volume 1 of Battle Angel Alita. This was a movie that we watched together and I don't know why I didn't know there was a manga, but there is. So I'm excited to get into this. I also probably won't be giving a synopsis for everything since there are so many of them. New releases or volume 1s possibly, but for the most part, if it's something I've already talked about, we're probably going to skip it this go around. So coming up next, I have volumes 1 through 6 finally of Inuyasha. I'm trying to grab them. I didn't think this through with the whole chair thing. They're finally here, guys. I'm so excited. I can finally start. Can we fit 3? We can fit 3. We can finally start. I can finally start reading these bad boys. I have the higher up volumes. I think I have all of them now. I think these were the only ones that I was waiting on. I have to go back and see for sure, but I finally have them and I can finally read me some Inuyasha. Another, oh my gosh, I finally have these, are part 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is 1 through 4. I want to say that that's all there is in these. I'm not sure. I need to double check, but I think part 2 only has 4 volumes. Yeah, okay, just double check. So there's only 4 volumes, so I can read these finally and continue my JoJo's adventure. Yet another good chunk of series. I have volumes 11 through what? Oh, this was a pre-order. Okay, I have volumes 11, 12, 13, and 14 of Full Metal Alchemist. That's upside down. And then I also have volume 17 here. I am never going to get over how beautiful these hardcovers are. I love them so much. And this is another one that I need to go ahead and start reading. I am picking these up on blind faith. And because the covers are beautiful. They're look at them. Look at that. Look at this. One thing I will say, and I'm kind of nervous about these, the metal parts, foil lettering. I don't know why I'm saying metal. Anyway, but I've been seeing on some Reddit threads that people are having issues with the foil rubbing off. I don't know if it comes from excessive handling or if it comes from people just having oily hands. I don't know, but if you have them and you have that issue, let me know down below. And let me know what you do to combat that, because I don't want those problems. Up next, I have volume 1 of the complete collector's edition of A Silent Voice. We love a hardcover, you know how that goes. I've been wanting to read this series for a very long time, probably since the beginning of my manga collecting journey, but when I found out that they were doing a collector's edition, I decided to hold off and wait. I believe it's going to be collected in 2 volumes. I know I have volume 2 pre-ordered. I don't think it's going past that. This goes up to chapter 28. And then it looks like it has a bunch of other stuff in the back as well. So I'm really... Look at that. That is gorgeous! Oh, she's beautiful. I love it. I'm so excited. Let's see. I did not, once again, put these in any kind of order. I just have boxes everywhere, so bear with me here. Volume 4 and Volume 5 of Mal. Y'all have no idea the pain and suffering I had to go through to get my hands on Volume 4. No idea. Ugh. Anastasia, we're here. We're here. I know you've been with me with this journey. I finally have them. The fact that I got Volume 5 before I got Volume 4, and I ordered Volume 4 before it was even released, we won't go there. But I finally have them. We also have Volume 3 of My Love Mixed Up. Y'all know how much I enjoy this series, followed by Volume 2 of DFI. Also do I enjoy this? Do I enjoy DFI, or do I enjoy laughing at it? I don't know. Volume 1 threw me for a loop. Here we are with Volume 2. We'll see how it goes. And then to follow that up, I have Volume 2 of The Manga Diary of a Male Porn Star. I don't think I ever talked about this series on this channel. I know I wanted to do a Volume 1 review on it, and then I realized as I was trying to make up the script for it that there was no way that I was going to be able to keep it semi-friendly. But I don't even know how to go about recommending this. I really enjoyed Volume 1. This is about an actual adult star, and he's telling us his experiences in the industry. Not that I have ever in my life had an inkling to know about the behind the scenes going-ons of the porn industry, but it's quite insightful, and I learned some things that I never would have even thought about. So I'm very intrigued to see how Volume 2 goes. I also have Death Note short stories. I am in love with this cover so much. Oh snap, I didn't even notice that. If you angle it, I thought there was something on my copy, but it says Death Note. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. That's dope. Now I like it more. Anyway, these are short stories. I'm assuming that poor Ryuk is bored once again and is causing trouble like he always does. Well, speaking of Death Note, look at him. Crazy. Anyway, Death Note short stories. These aren't manga, but I don't know where else to talk about these, but my mom picked these up on Free Comic Day for me. She got, I guess this is Buffy and Firefly, which is not something I know much about. Riverdale, which is something else that I know nothing about. But the one that she got for me that she didn't even know that I would be excited for is Clementine. Again, this has nothing to do with manga, but I am a huge fan of the Telltale video game The Walking Dead. I like the show too. I have the comics. I think I've only read the first, what's that big C word?
It's a calendar.
Compendium.
The big super thick hardcover edition. I've only read the first one. But the game and Clementine, I love so much. Not really feeling her face on this one. I haven't even opened this yet, but hopefully it's as good as the game is. I'm trying to be speedy. What else can we speed through? Maruko-chan Volume 5. I don't think I read Volume 4 yet. I'm pretty sure I put Maruko-chan on the back burner because things were starting to happen and I don't get these, or they don't release fast enough for me to remember what goes on in the story. So she's on the back burner, but you know, we love our girl, we pray for our girl every day, and hopefully things work out for her. We also have Volume 6 of Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. Y'all know I love this series. She's my least favorite character, but I'm not going to talk about her because she might save the day. I remember exactly how Volume 5 ended, and I've been waiting for Volume 6 to get here so I can figure out what's going to happen to our boy and his family. So as much as she annoys me, is this the same girl while I'm sitting here talking about her? Yeah, she gets on my nerves, she drives me crazy, but it's okay, it's not her fault. It's the mangaka's fault. But while we're talking about this mangaka, I also have Volume 1 of Alice in Borderland. This took forever to get, along with, this was a part of that pre-order that never showed up for whatever reason. I won't go into the story again, but I ended up canceling that order and going through Amazon, and this one was a casualty. It's not a huge deal. It's kind of annoying because you buy something brand new, you don't want it ripped up, but it's not going to stop me from reading it, and I'm too lazy to do a whole return process just for them to probably, you know, send it to me ripped again. So anyway, Volume 1 of Alice in Borderland. I'm losing my fashion. Here, let's switch it up. Let's slide it over. Get some new faces on the screen. Get some Haikyuu action, some One Piece action, some, who is that? Some Naruto action. There we go. All right. I also have Volumes 2 and Volumes 14 of Platinum End. I have no idea where I am at this point as far as collecting these because they show up so sporadically. I ordered these forever ago. I would like to say that I have all of them now, but like I said, I'm not 110% sure. But these will forever be some of my favorite covers. Not for the artwork, because, I mean, that's whatever. I just like this glitter. You know what? I said last month that I wasn't going to do this, that I wasn't going to come unprepared, because I usually sort all my stuff before I start, but I just turned on the record button, and now I'm paying for it because there's some series that I do want to take the time to talk about, and some that I just want to fly through, but they're all in the same box, and I'm having to fight with this stack to make it happen. Let's see, Volume 26 of Golden Kamuy is here with us today, and we also have Omnibus number 2 of Attack on Titan. I'm not sure, I think I ordered this a while ago and it's just now showing up because I already have the 3rd one. I don't know, I can't keep up. I need to make a spreadsheet or something. I haven't double ordered something in a long time, so you know, I'm doing good on that, but I'm having a hard time remembering what I have floating out there in the abyss. Volume 4 of Fist of the North Star. We also have Volume 10 of, oh, Chunky Boy Berserk. Hey y'all, look at me. And we also have Volume, oh god, which one is this? Volume 5 of Blade of the Immortal. I need to start, ooh. That's a nice hollow sound. Anyway, I need to start this series. I also want to pick up Vagabond. I don't know if it's just because I've been seeing it more than usual here lately, but I've got Vagabond on the brain. And I don't know why, but I want to pick it up. Never mind my Christmas leggings here, okay? It's a lazy day, and it is what it is. Alright, and the last one that I have that we're going to blow through quickly, I know I've been speed running these, is No Longer Human by Junji Ito. This is another one that I got from Amazon. I can't tell. Yes, I can. You see this? Is this supposed to be like this? I'm pretty sure it's not. And if it is, then I'll shut up. But this cover is kind of dirty. I didn't pay full price for this. I think I bought this used, but still, it was probably like 10 or 15 bucks. It's ucky. It's the reason why I don't really care for white covers in books in general. But the inside looks okay. I don't want to flip too much, but the pages look straight, so we're good there. Oh, look at that blue. It's gorgeous. All right, now that we've got our speedrun manga out of the way, and we still have a... Oh, no, I got one more that I don't really need to talk about, and that is Solanin by Inio Asano, my daddy. I don't know why I said that. I'm so sorry. But I don't know how I've gone this long without owning this, because it's been at the top of my buy list forever, and then I guess I just forgot about it, and then it came back into stock, and then I forgot about it again, but now I have it, so here we go. Okay, now let's talk about some new releases or one-shots or things that are just in general new to me. We'll just grab and go on this one. So the first one we have is Sick. It's a... Oh god, why do I keep doing this to myself? I was just about to say, you know what? This thing is heavy. And I've realized that Kuma, despite how I feel about the stories that they may throw out there in the world, they have book construction down pat. I have Boys of the Dead sitting right here. I'm actually working on the Pride Readathon. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what it's called. Forgive me, Bizarre, but it's put on by Bizarre Individual and Friends. I'll put the information down below if you also want to be a part of the readathon and you didn't know about it. But it's a Pride Readathon, so this is one of the books that I'm reading. But the consistency and the quality, they're so heavy. I don't understand. The cover is nice and thick. The pages are nice and thick. I love it. Have I been loving the stories themselves? Not so much. Not that I've started Boys of the Dead yet, but I plan on doing that right after I get done recording this. But this one says, Pseudo is living life to the fullest. He's handsome, smart, from a well-off family, and never for want of a girlfriend. Surrounded by friends, Pseudo's campus life is going off without a hitch. Or, so he thought. Pseudo begins to tease one of his timid, antisocial classmates, Kishi, and eventually it becomes a fun part of his daily routine when... I'm sure they're finna get it on together. I like these little pastel colors. It's so pretty. It's so nice. I don't know why it's called Sick though. I'm a little concerned about that, but we will find out. Next up, I got Haru's Curse. This isn't a new release. This is a newer release, but it's not from this month. After reading My Broken Mariko, this alone stresses me out. You'll see that in the upcoming wrap-up whenever I get around to filming that. But this is about Natsumi's little sister Haru. Was her whole world, and now she's gone. After the funeral, Natsumi reluctantly agrees to date her sister's fiance Togo, but as the relationship develops with the passing seasons, Haru's memory lingers over them like a curse. When I first read this synopsis when it first came out, I was very reluctant to pick it up because the thought of someone dating their dead siblings' fiance just did not rub me the right way for some reason. So I know Marg picked it up and read it and she thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it a shot because I trust Marg and you should too. So here we go. Coming up next, you know I can't have a haul without two special people brought up, one of them being Mr. Shuzo Oshimi. This is his latest release, Devil's Ecstasy, and when I picked it up, I did not read the synopsis. So we're going to read it now. Traumatized by big boobs at an early age, Noboru is 18 and looking for love, but finds more than he bargained for when he ventures into a mysterious brothel where the girls are not exactly what they seem. I know HartlessWeeb has already read this and he is a huge fan of it. He told me that there was some succubus action, which I don't think I've read anything with any succubis in them. So I'm curious to see where this goes, because this is supposed to be a spicy boy. I want to say it's a one-shot. I believe it is. So we will see if it is worth the hype. The other person we've been talking about a lot here lately is Mr. Tezuka himself. I have 3 here from him. That is Ode to Kirihito, Clockwork Apple, and The Thief in Inoyu Akika. This thief lady whose name that I'm gonna butcher, and other stories. This one's my favorite cover of the 3. Let's read these synopsises real quick. Like, are you a beast? Let me stop. It may not be contagious. There seems to be no cure for it. Yet Mun-Mal disease, a life-threatening condition that transforms a person into a dog-like beast, is not the only villain in this shocking triumph of a medical thriller by manga god Osamu Tezuka. Werewolves. I don't know. I'm thinking werewolves. Plus some. If there's one thing that I've learned about reading Tezuka, you can't go in assuming that you're going to get one thing, because it's almost always never what you think it's going to be. From the legendary creator, let me see. I'm going to open this one up so I can read them back. From the legendary creator Osamu Tezuka comes an anthology of psychological thrillers, my favorite 2 words, that are sure to drive a chill down your spine. A woman spurned by her lover, presented with the chance to get her revenge. A serial killer claiming that his inhumane acts against man and nature are a protest in an unjust society. I think of the 3, I might have to read this one first. I love a good psychological thriller. I love this cover. That would make a nice art piece on a wall. And last but not least, Clockwork Apple. I can leave this on for now. This is another anthology, it looks like. When a Nazi lieutenant is sentenced to death for war crimes, he expects to escape with his life, but hubris is his downfall. 2. A female android marries for love, but is soon lost, and she must deal with the consequences. 3. After a married man finds out his city is being experimented on, he tries to save the people while struggling with adulterous thoughts, which should be the last of your problems right then. 4. On a dark and lonely road, a cabbie picks up a shady man who threatens him, but little does his passenger know the cabbie is not as he seems. 5. The educated man falls in love with an elusive woman who has a life-altering secret. 6. American school kids learn the cruelty of war. I'm not going to touch that one. 7. A revolutionary fails his revolution. And 8. An interstellar peace conference does not yield the hoped-for results when space hippies defy peace conventions. What in the world? Oh, this one's more mysterious than the other one. And that's a lot of stories. That's 8 in this little bitty. I might have to just do a Tezuka month, or like a Tezuka vlog, because I've realized that I've acquired a lot of his works here lately over the last couple months. Let me know. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. All right, we're finally at the bottom of the second box. Kinda, not really. Oh, I forgot a volume 2. I have Seiko Terra volume 2 here. He was at the very bottom minding his own business. I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot about you early on. I read volume 1. I will talk about it in the upcoming video. Long story short, I enjoyed it. And here's volume 2. Next up, I have The Kingdom of the Gods. Now, full disclosure, this was a cover buy. I saw zombie-like things. Y'all know I like zombie-like things. I'm still looking for that zombie manga that's going to do it for me. I haven't found it yet. I have not found it yet. I love Zom 100, but I mean that creepy crawly zombie. You know what I'm saying? So this one says, years of war and famine have plunged Joseon into chaos. A young Prince Yi Moon, having lost all his bodyguards to an assassination attempt, has no choice but to turn to the mountain bandit Jeha for help. But as the unlikely pair race to find safety in a world gone mad, it becomes horrifyingly clear that humans aren't the only thing that they must fear. In a bonus story, a secluded island becomes a private battlefield as a notorious Japanese criminal Ju and the infamous Korean felon Han face off against each other, but they aren't the only ones on the island. It sounds like it's going to be good. But I'm not getting my hopes up, only because every zombie thing that I've been looking for in life just has not done its thing. So, you know, we'll see. The art's nice though. Ooh, the art's real nice. What am I talking about? Look at that. That is gorgeous. Hey, how you doing? Okay, next up I have Hin Kai Pan. Hopefully I am saying that right. I saw Dustin or Guilty of Being on Instagram post about this, and I just had to have it. Look how beautiful this cover is. I can't take it. I cannot take it. Dismayed by the havoc wreaked on Earth by humankind, its 5 guardian spirits decide to act. But as they argue amongst themselves on what the judgment should be, one enraged spirit, Nyla, becomes determined to take matters in her own hands, forcing the remaining 4 to unite in a desperate final battle to prevent her from wiping not just humans, but all of life from the face of the earth. Or the planet, excuse me. That sounds terrifying. I'm excited. I don't know if this is her, or if this is like the other 3 gods, or what are they called? Spirits. Or if these are the other, oh no, it says 5 guardian spirits. So that's 3. Maybe she's 1. I don't know. We're going to read it and we're going to find out, and hopefully it is as good as it sounds. I didn't know Sherlock had a comic. I'm late to this game. But yeah, it looks nice. Looks nice. North India. Okay. Nice. We'll see what it does. Next up we have Island in a Puddle. I believe that this is going to hurt my whole heart. It just looks sad. It looks depressing. But I like that sometimes. Minato's tiny apartment might as well be on a deserted island. Despite being in elementary school, it falls on his shoulders to care for his little sister, Nagisa, who never stops asking when their mother will make one of her infrequent visits home. Oh gosh. One day when she stops by, her mother takes them to an amusement park, only to give Minato some cash and leave them on the Ferris wheel. Wow! However, as they reach the top of the ride, lightning strikes their car, but what Minato finds when he awakens is not the grim tragedy he expected. Okay, maybe it won't be sad. It looks sad. It looks depressing. Mom sounds terrible, but you know what? Hopefully this kid can get some retribution. Next up is Run on Your New Legs. I am so excited to have this. Laura, I know you really were anticipating this release, and I picked this up solely because of your excitement for it, and now I am excited too. It took forever to get here, but it's here, and look at him. We love a white-haired character, and we're gonna see if he can run on his new legs. Shota Kikuzato's hopes of starting on his school's prestigious soccer team are derailed when a terrible incident costs him his leg. Now, in his first year of high school, again, Kikuzato has resigned himself to never reaching his athletic dreams, but when Chidori, a passing
Spit it out!
A man who makes prosthetics, darn it, notices Kikuzato's artificial limb and speed as he races through the train station. The specialist proposes a partnership. Chidori will bring Kikuzato a brand new leg designed solely for speed. All Kikuzato has to do is run. I'm excited. This sounds like it's gonna be so sweet. All right, I gotta speed up. My battery's finna die and I still have 6 left. Thick boys. All right, we have Scumbag Loser. I don't remember when I ordered this, but it showed up at my house, so I guess I ordered it at some point. High schooler Masahiko Murai has only one thing going for him: a keen sense of smell. Not exactly the sort of defining trait that makes a guy one of the cool kids, especially given the foul sense he finds appealing. But that's okay, as long as there's someone on the rung below him on his class's social ladder, he can get by. But when his biggest loser classmate gets a girlfriend, a panicked Masahiko pulls a name out of his past, Haruko Mizusawa, to play the long-distance relationship card in a desperate attempt to keep his worst nightmare from becoming a reality. Naturally, everyone's skeptical, but when Haruka shows up to school the next day and backs up his story, Masahiko is off the hook. Or is he? What he failed to share with his classmate was that Haruka actually died years ago. What? So who's wearing her face, and why is she playing along with him at all? Suddenly, being the biggest loser at school isn't just an issue of getting insulted or beaten up. It's a matter of life and death. Interesting. I'm scared to open it because it has this big old advisory on the front. She's covered. This looks weird, but I'm here for it. And he's sniffing underwear. All right. Next up, we have volume 1 of Colorless here. A cosmic disaster changed the earth forever, stripping away every last drop of color from the world. Mankind also changed. The familiar human face is almost forgotten in a world now populated wholly by mutants. Against the backdrop of a moody urban landscape, a lone wolf investigator named Avidia relies on both his wits and extraordinary gun to hunt down the world's last hidden scraps of color. He soon crosses paths with a very special girl, one who just might hold the key to bringing back what the world has lost. This is a different type of story. How did the world lose color? I don't know, but I like it. Seems colorful enough to me. Oh, never mind. I like this art style. It's nice. Action-packed. I'm here for it. Alright. Next up, we have Velveteen and Mandala. I don't remember what this is about. Why is this upside down? It's not. War looms over everyday life in the capital. Two girls who seek respite in the bucolic outskirts of Suginami Ward learn that a riverside where spirits reside is creeping with rotting anomalies. Girl, get the word out your mouth. As the adults prove incapable, youth must take up arms. I don't know why I bought this. Okay. Maybe I was feeling it in the moment, but right now I don't think that that's something that I'm interested in. Up next we have Witches, the complete collection. On a visit to a city in far west Asia, a British girl named Nicola falls in love. The object of her affection is Mamar, a man who works at a city's bazaar. Yet despite her attempts, he turns her down. Upon returning home to England, the ache of her unrequited love festers. After years spent obtaining wealth, fame, and the secret of the world, Nicola returns to the bazaar to exact her deadly revenge upon Mamar and those he holds dearest. If I'm not mistaken, this is the same person that did Children of the Sea, or is it Children of the Whales? One of the children books, Children of the Sea. So that's also on my list of things to check out. In the olden days, there are witches. Ooh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love intricate art in manga. Up next, I have Crazy Food Truck. This is of Viz Media. Gordon is a gruff, middle-aged cook running a food truck in a sand-covered wasteland. When he encounters Arisa, a naked girl sleeping in the middle of nowhere, he takes the unintended traveling companion and her unexpected appetite. Too bad she also has unexpected baggage, an armed militia hot on her tail. Get out of my car, ma'am. I don't think so. Fasten your seatbelts for a post-apocalyptic cooking and violent mayhem on this crazy food truck road trip. This is going to be silly. Am I going to love it? Probably not. Am I going to hate it? Not at all. Am I going to say, hey, this might just be okay? That's a possibility too. I don't know what it is about food and manga and anime, but that stuff just looks fire. Fire! I wish y'all could see the mess behind me. I have books everywhere. I will never do this again without my table. This was a bad idea. Up next is Let's Go Karaoke. I got this because this is one of my favorite pastimes that I have never actually taken a part of. I love cover songs. I love karaoke. I love people singing off key at the top of their lungs, living their best lives. So when I saw this, I had to check it out. Nothing worries Satomi Akal more than the upcoming final choir competition of his middle school career, right up until he is accosted by a stranger from the shadows who demands, "Let's go karaoke." As a Yakuza, wait a minute! As a Yakuza Kyoji, Naritai doesn't scare easily, but a terrifying prospect has driven him to seek Satomi's help. The boss is holding a karaoke contest, with the loser forced to get a tattoo to be selected and torturously applied by the boss himself. Oka has been to many vocal rehearsals over the years, but never one-on-one karaoke sessions with a gangster. This is going to be so silly. I'm excited. I can't wait. Just, what you mean? Hey, kid, I need you to come sing so I don't get a tattoo. Oh, look at him. He looks so sad. I was a choir kid from 5th grade on. I love music. I love music more than I love reading. This is going to be, I think this is going to be one, even if I don't end up loving, it'll hold a little sentimental place in my heart just because it's about, you know, choir kids and music and karaoke and all that jazz. Is that a little biased? It might be. Do I care? I don't think so. Up next, I have Utabora, the story of a novelist. Complete in one volume, Utabora intimates the story of a novelist who succumbs to the siren call of plagiarism when a mysterious beauty straight from his own pages accosts him unbidden. What is with these people getting accosted? Suspenseful, intelligent, and sensual, Asumiko Nakamura's masterpiece to date, and first work to become available in English in a rare treat and delectable vindication for mature appreciators of the Japanese graphic novel. Well, wouldn't you know that I happen to be a mature appreciator of the Japanese graphic novel? Let's see what we got here. Ooh, see, oh, she's naked. Okay. Hold on. Oh god, this starts off terribly. Well, here's the first page. If that sets the tone for what we're about to get into, we'll see how this goes. And last but not least, we have Orichi. This is volume 1. I thought this was one little collection, but it's volume 1, so it's going to be series. A mysterious young woman slithers her way into the lives of unsuspecting people, like the legendary mutilated serpent for which she is named Orichi. I wonder, is that a real thing? Or is it like a, hold on, I got to Google what a Orichi is. Orochi, I should say, Orochi. Or maybe the legend is just within the confines of the story, because there's an Orichi on One Punch Man and For Honor and One Piece, and okay, we'll look into that later. that did not help at all. So this, I like this cover too. This is giving me old school feels. This is the story of a woman consumed by obsession. Is there any other type of tale as terrifying? I'm gonna go with no, sir. No, it is not. Okay. You know what? Is this, my phone keeps going off. I know this artwork. Is this the Drifting Classroom dude? I think this is Drifting Classroom. Hold on. Because all of his people look exactly alike. It is! I already know it's going to be a banger. I love Drifting Classroom so much. I also love, the God. I always get this wrong. It's like right hand to God, left hand to the devil, or something along those lines. Anyway, it was a good read too. So I'm quite excited about this. I never pay attention to who writes these stories when I buy them, and I need to start doing that because obviously I should know, right? I should know. Anyway, this is the final book. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope I didn't bore you to death. I know that was a little chaotic, and I wish, again, you could see this mess that I have made behind me. But let me know what you guys picked up in the month of May. I hope you are enjoying your reading time. Again, don't forget to check out the Pride Readathon. I will put all that information down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!